Now, Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina is cold, yes, calculating and constantly playing the long game. But there's this great moment with her where she says something that I felt resonated, where she's like, you're looking for a good guy, but there's only bad guys and worse guys. That line really sums up to me the moral grayness of the whole film. This isn't about just clean cut or clean out heroes anymore. It's about survival and how broken people still have to find the strength to do what's right, whatever that even means now, right? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about Marvel's Thunderbolts. And let me tell you right now, this for me was not your typical Marvel flick. Does it have the action? Yes. The missions? Yes. And the cool superpowers, of course. But what caught me off guard was how emotional, grounded, and honestly relatable this movie turned out to be for me. So here's the setup. Thunderbolts follows a group of antiheroes. Some familiar, some maybe not so familiar, but they're basically thrown together by the government and sent out on a dangerous mission. But of course, nothing is what it seems. It's directed by Jake Schreier and stars Florence Pugh as Yelena, Sebastian Stan as Bucky, David Harbour as Red Guardian, he was hilarious in this, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina. We also get strong performances from Wyatt Russell, John-Kamen, Olga Kurylenko, hopefully I'm saying her name right, and I have to give a special shout out to Wendell Pierce, who played Congressman Gary in this particular film. To me, he brought a quiet power and political weight to the story that really added some depth. So let's get into some themes. Now, here's where Thunderbolts really surprised me. This, to me at least, isn't just a team up and punch the bad guys kind of movie. It's about trauma. It's about grief. It's about people who are dealing with some really heavy stuff, honestly, and still trying to figure things out, figure out who they are and if they even matter. Yelena, for example, is clearly still haunted, and this is a spoiler, by her sister's death. She's throwing herself into work like that's going to fix anything. And again, spoiler alert, it does not. Then there's Bob, aka the Sentry, spoiler, a character who's battling everything from addiction to self-worth to literal superpowers he may not even want. Now, his story was wild, emotional, and honestly kind of heartbreaking. The film isn't afraid to slow down and ask some real questions, like, what does healing actually look like? Can you really move on from the past? Is redemption even possible when you've done terrible things? And I love how they handled the idea of community, meaning your friends, your family, because that's one of the most powerful messages was you can't work on yourself alone. That really hit me. It's something a lot of us need to hear, especially in a world that glorifies going solo or pretending like you're fine when you're really clearly not. Now, Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina is cold, yes, calculating and constantly playing the long game. But there's this great moment with her where she says something that I felt resonated, where she's like, you're looking for a good guy, but there's only bad guys and worse guys. That line really sums up to me the moral grayness of the whole film. This isn't about just clean cut or clean out heroes anymore. It's about survival and how broken people still have to find the strength to do what's right, whatever that even means now, right? But Wendell Pierce's role, now he added a nice, like I said, grounded layer to all of this. He's not flying or fighting, but he's working the system from the inside, trying to expose the corruption behind Valentina's plans. His scenes with Bucky especially offer I guess you could say, a glimmer of hope for real change, not through force, but through the truth, perhaps, and through our systems. But at the end of the day, Thunderbolts is about the fight between light and dark and the fight of your inner self. But it's not in a fantasy way. I'm talking about facing your past and dealing with your pain and realizing that even when you're broken, you're not alone. Is it a perfect movie? No, no movie is perfect, but it's bold in ways I didn't expect, and it's emotional, character-driven, and way more honest than a lot of the other Marvel movies I've seen. So if you're looking for something that really hits a little deeper and still gives you that Marvel flavor, Thunderbolts is worth watching. Now, let me know in the comments whether you've seen the movie or if you plan to see the movie and how you felt about this particular film. Did any of the characters resonate with you? Did any of them hit home for you? And where do you think this team goes next in the MCU? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell for me. And don't miss my next film reaction. Thanks for watching. Peace.